everybody, it's Miss Nikki
and Miss Liz,
and we are here to present our teen program, Hidden Stories.
We're hanging out here in our new teen area. We did this while the library was closed, so come check it out. Today we're going to show you how to age paper
and write messages in invisible ink.
The first thing you need to do is get out your quest kit. You are going to need to take the tea, and you're going to need to boil water, put the tea bag in the tea, and let it sit there for about 5 minutes. Once you've let it kind of sit there and steep, you're going to take the tea bag out, let all the water, excess water, kind of drain out.
Be careful,
it's hot. And then you're going to take a plain piece of paper, and on either a cookie sheet or a trash bag kind of laid out. That's very important because tea can stain your counters depending on the type of counter you have. You are going to let it drip just a little bit, and then you're going to start to dab on your paper. Now this is going to take a few minutes, and if you feel like your tea bag starts to run a little dry, dip it in your tea, shake off any excess, and just keep dabbing. It's up to you how much you dab or how little. You don't have to do the whole paper. You can do just a little bit if you want. I would recommend black tea versus green tea. If you get green or any kind of herb tea, it could change the color, and go for, if you're trying to go for that yellowish age, definitely go with black tea. And I'm gonna keep dabbing. You don't want to leave like massive puddles on your paper. So if you see like just a bunch of tea gathered in one spot, kind of try to soak it up. And then once you've got the front done as much as you want, you flip it over very carefully. It's wet, so it could tear easily. And you do the back side. Again, do as much or as little as you want. It's really up to you, but it does give the paper a more authentic look if you flip it over and get the back. All right. Once you've got it the way you want it, you need to let it sit for 24 hours. Let it completely dry before you do the next step. So we have done that. We have let our paper dry for 24 hours. Now you can crinkle it and make it look kind of old if you want, or you can do what I've done. I took a lighter with adult supervision. You can burn the edges. It makes it look more like kind of like a pirate's treasure map. I'll zoom in for you a little. Carefully just catch the edges, not enough to like really burn the paper, but just enough to kind of give it that nice charred look. And that's how you age paper.
All right, thank you, Miss Liz. So I'm going to talk to you about writing messages in invisible ink. So in your quest kit, you should have received a little tiny cup of lemon juice. If you have milk at home, you could also try that, but we couldn't put milk in our quest kits in the middle of June with this hot weather. So everybody should have got a little bit of lemon juice. Now, Miss Liz and I tried very hard ourselves to follow the instructions we included in your quest kits about making invisible ink and how to write these messages using lemon juice or milk, and we did not get them to work. We wrote with milk and with lemon juice. What's supposed to happen is there's a chemical reaction, and the acidity in the lemon juice or the milk will turn the part of the paper where the message is brown, so it'll be revealed. But you have to introduce heat to make that chemical reaction happen. And our instruction said you could hold the paper up to a lamp, and a strong enough light bulb would turn the paper brown. But that didn't work. So let me show you all of the ways Miss Liz and I tried to get this to work. So first, we did try a lamp. We used our lamp in children's, but this light bulb was not bright enough. So the next thing we tried was a hairdryer. We used a hairdryer, and while it made the paper very hot, it did not make paper turn brown where our secret messages were written. The next thing we tried was a lighter with parent supervision outside. But as you can see, we ended up burning the paper, and our message was not fully revealed here, so we don't recommend that option either. as another result, we went to Walmart and bought an iron just to try this. Because if you watch some of the other YouTube videos about invisible ink, you'll see they tried to iron. So maybe if you have a better iron than we do, again, with adult supervision, with something underneath your paper, you can try ironing it, but our iron did not work.
Do not use the steam function. That will just make your paper soggy.
Yes, don't do that. So what we eventually did was we went to my house and we baked our paper. We saw some suggestions that you can try putting the paper in an oven. We put the paper in the oven at 350 degrees for about 5 minutes, but neither the milk nor the ink turned brown. What we did get to work was my toaster oven. And we did light toast, because when we did medium toast, we burned the paper there as well. So with a medium toast for 3 minutes, but stopping every 1 minute to check on the paper, make sure it's not burning, we were able to get our secret message revealed. So what we have for you, our secret message is to remind you about our next teen program, June 19th at 2 p.m.
We're going to post the link to a digital Harry Potter escape game.
All right, so this is our hidden message. So next Friday, you're just going to log into the RCLS Facebook page or the RCLS website and get a link to this Harry Potter digital escape game. Now, if you complete this escape game, you're going to come back and tell us your completion time to get a prize. And again, this program is for teens ages 12 to 18, but we hope you've enjoyed our Hidden Stories program, even though we could not successfully get our invisible ink to work. If you were able to at home, we would love to know how. Please, please, please share it in the comments or email us at Smyrna Library Youth Services TN@gmail.com, because we'd love to share with everybody else what works better than baking the paper. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.